Because talit they make.
Right, tzitzit is going to be wool, right? I mean, that's for sure, right? All the tzitzit is wool.
Right.
Yeah, that's 100%. But the talit also should be wool, because if it's not wool, it's not from the Torah. It's only from the rabbis, you know. So you're not doing the mitzvah from the Torah.
It's mesh. The material is wool, but it's made like a mesh.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. If it's wool, you know, it's a wool mesh, right? You're okay. You're good with that. You're good with that. That's fine. You know, that's fine. But usually the mesh is cotton. You know, usually, right? That's what it is. You know, it's not usually wool. Check. You know, ask them in the store. They'll tell you what it is, right? Oh, hopefully they'll tell you the truth, right? Whatever. It's you can check on the label. You know, whatever.
Strings have to be wool, right?
Right? Strings they're always wool. There's nothing else, you know, that we make the strings. Even though halacha says you can do other things sometimes, but the custom, the minhag is always, right? All the tzitzit is wool, 100%, right? There's no other tzitzit today besides wool. Everything is wool. So that's one thing, right? So getting back to what we said, right? So as we said, if you have one string broken here, one string broken there on the other side, right? One and one. So there, what you have to do is measure it, you know, and see if there's some left over, you know, a little bit. So how much do you need to make it kosher? It says in the Biur Halacha, you need 2 fingers, right? Each finger is 2 centimeters, so you need 4 centimeters. So if you have 4 centimeters left over, right, on one side or the other side, one or the other, kosher. No problem, right? That's the thing, you know? So you always have to have something left over, right? 4 centimeters, which is like 1.5 inches, you know? Like if you go according to like the American measures, right? Whatever you want to do. That's up to you, right? So it is, that's what it is, yeah. So you have to have, right, you have to have left over that much. So let's say now, for instance, you know, let's say 2 broke over here and 2 broke over there, right? On, you know, on both sides, right? Or let's say they all broke, you know, all 8 of them they broke, you know? So if you have each string left over 4 centimeters, it's kosher still. You know what I mean? That's the halakha. There's also another opinion, right? There's a machloket between Rashi and the Ri, right? Rashi says you measure from here, right? The last knot, you know, from here you measure. But the Ri says you measure from here, which is more lenient, you know? So therefore, if you don't have any other tzitzit, you know, besides that, you can rely on the Ri and measure from here, you know? So if you have left over 4 centimeters from here, from the first knot, below the first knot, it's still kosher, you know? So, whatever, right? So that's the way it goes, that's the way it works.
In that case, if both sides are ripped at the bottom, it's still fine.
Right. According to that, yes. According to that, it's all good. Because you still have 4 centimeters from here, you know? But that's, you know, if you can't find another one, if you can't get a new talit, you know, you have to wait a little bit, or new tzitzit. So you can, that's kosher. But, you know, you should buy a new one, really, you know, the truth is, you know, because the minhag is like Rashi. So therefore, it should be over here left over, 4 centimeters, you know? One more thing I want to tell you, which is that this is only b'diavad. So what does that mean? That's only if it got broken, you know? But you cannot take this one, right, which only has now nothing left over here, right? Nothing. And put it on another talit, this tzitzit. Why? Because that would be lechatchila already, you know? You cannot do that. So only b'diavad. What does that mean? If it's on this talit already, you put this talit already before. So now b'diavad is kosher like this, you know, as we said. But don't take this one now and put it on a different one. That's lechatchila. That's not kosher lechatchila. That's the thing, right? Baruch Adonai le'olam. אמן ואמן. רבי חנניה בן השומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לעשות ישראל, לפיכך חיבר להם תורה ומצוות, שנאמר אדוני חפש, למען צדקו יגדיל תורה וידיר.